Everyone ready? Okay. Yeah. Hi. It is 6 o'clock. I'm going to call the meeting to order. My name is Rebecca Young, and I am the PTO president.
My name is Erin Ferris, and I am your PTO secretary.
My name is Kristen Howell, and I am the treasurer.
I'm Kendra Graff, and I'm vice president.
Jessica Ziegler, and I'm communications.
So I'll go ahead and let Renee start.
Okay. Yeah. So we just want to go over a few things that are coming up and something that has happened. This week, today, you walk in the building. Right. So you want to really thank you for that. I know that all the kids enjoyed that. In fact, that Head Start said that they So I thought that was really sweet. I forgot my handbook. Anyway, I probably just forget that because of dates. You may have a Facebook with them.
She does. I have some of these, yes.
Or I could just pull up the calendar. The math for parents is coming out.
Oh, yes.
So
Yes.
I just want to make sure you know about that. You want to come around here? Can you hear me talking? No, you're fine. Are you okay? I'll talk about it. The math for parents is coming up. It has been sent out and to the families that Robin said, and it's also on our Facebook page. We did want to talk to you guys about the Great Kindness Week. It's going to be in January.
I think I have that on
It's the week of the 22nd, and we had scheduled our meeting. However, I want to change it to Friday.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And we had breakfast. It's okay. I really appreciate that. And Robin and I out on Wednesday, Thursday. So we wanted to make sure that we're going to change to Friday. That's okay. We've already changed it on the calendar. Yeah. The things that are coming in February.
Do you know what time on Friday?
Yes, it's going to be at 7 a.m.
You'll open at 7. Okay.
And in February, you have one thing that's brand new that's on the calendar that will give you information. We did move it from 100 day was inaccurate on there, so we ended up changing it. We had it for the 5th, it's actually the 6th. So we changed the 100 ways to help your community to the 6th. And what we need you guys to know, you probably, if you had a chance to check your email, you probably saw Robin send out a survey. And what we're looking for is some possible projects for students to do to help their community. So, it could be raking leaves, it could be picking up trash, whatever it is. So that just went out. She sent it out, and I added things to it. And the other thing that's coming up is our science.
And when is that?
Yeah, it is. It is February, let's say January. February 22nd.
Okay. And do we know the times for that yet?
Last year was at 6. Let me see if it's on the calendar. It just says all day. So sometimes I know it's not, but yeah, last year it was at 6 or 7.
Okay.
I think it was 6.
6 sounds right. I can ask you.
Like 6 to 7:30 sounds
Yeah.
about what it was.
But that's sure it's not.
And again, will there be pizza and drinks?
She hasn't really said, but I know there's a task force where people are involved with it, help her with it.
Well, and we budget to, we helped with the pizza and have a budget of $250 donation in our budget. So if they decide to let us know, because we
Yes.
have $250.
Okay. That's all that I have.
Not much. We just started that, so let's get in the swing of things. But I just to piggyback off of what Ms. Sanders said, the kids really enjoyed this morning with Dennis Lee. So thank you guys very much for that.
My kids always enjoy. Oh yeah, honestly. We were afraid we wasn't going to come.
Well, we just have
We're glad he's here.
We're glad
glad
he
he's
came.
here.
It's a
Yeah,
great way
it's a
to
great
start the second semester, and we did, when Kristen and I were here this morning, we talked to Miss Romero and said, go ahead and book him for next year, and I think she did the identical date next year, like
Oh,
whatever the
wow.
Tuesday,
Okay.
whatever the Tuesday is of next year. He's on the calendar
He's
already.
And what was his message today? What was?
I was.
So it was about everybody being part of the human race and about lifting people up and not pushing them down. You have to do the push.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you talk about thinking about what you speak, and there's consequences, good and bad, for your actions and your speaking. So
Oh, perfect.
We had a race car team this year.
Okay.
Yes, that was, he was ready for racing when he came in.
That's festive.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Kristen.
Yes, so money, if you are here, you can see we have the November and December monthly budget. So if you take a look at November, you can kind of see our November really was centered around our space night and our family activity. So that's where most of our expenses went for that month. And so I'm trying to think what else. I mean, we had lots of spirit stick sales were awesome in November. We also got Kroger awards again. If you know anyone that has Kroger and you're not affiliated, you have to pick areas that can give you awards because that's free money. It's really easy and it doesn't cost anything. It's just shopping at Kroger. We also had our fall fundraiser, and so you'll see our we'll talk about that in our overall budget in a minute, but that's kind of where our income and expenses went in November. And then if you check out December, it was a pretty slow month financial wise. We had holiday teacher and staff gifts were our main expense, which we were happy to do for all of our hardworking school employees. We also helped the nurse do her annual subscription for students to be able to get glasses for free. And so we ordered more spirit sticks for February. So it's, I mean, it was pretty normal months. If you look at our overall budget, we can kind of go over where we are overall. So our fall fundraiser, which we talked about this last meeting, we expected, and we were about $3,000 under what we had wanted. We still did awesome, and we made almost $3,100, which was excellent based on everything that's gone on this year. We're really happy that our school was able to do that much for us. So we are thinking of ways in our budget that we can just be mindful that we didn't make as much as we had planned for in this. But like we talked about in the previous meeting, we did make more than we expected in our sponsorships, in our book fair dinners, and just various other miscellaneous little incomes that we've had. So we're not super worried about income. We still need to plan and do something this spring, but we are overall happy with where we are in our income and our expenses. You can see like just some field trips have started coming in. The spring will be really heavy for field trips, so those will come in quickly. At least you'll see that come out next time, but overall we're still well within our fall event was within what we had budgeted, and we've overall done really well with staying within kind of the expectation that we had for this year. So does anyone have any questions about
So the
coming
spirit,
from the going?
the spirit night on, was in here for December, which one was that?
So we actually got 2 checks in December.
Okay, I was
That
thinking it was
is-
high.
So that is Taco Casa and Fuddruckers together.
Ah, okay.
So we received both of those checks in December, so that's what, those are for both of those nights.
Oh.
To combine. So you'll see on the overall for Spirit Nights, we projected $1,500 and we're already at almost $1,100. So I feel confident with our trampoline one coming up, and I think we're having another Chick-fil-A one this semester.
Yeah.
I feel confident that we will be able to make the 400 that we're, expecting. So our Spirit Nights are doing overall well. That's great. Yeah. Any other questions about income or where we're spending our money?
I guess I don't understand this booster fund line.
So the Booster Fund, so Booster Fund is, so Under the income, so the budgeting amount is what we're hoping this previous years to bring, like, that's what we want to keep.
Yes.
That's what we want to keep. So the actual income, that is what everyone raised, like when parents hit the submit, that's what was submitted. Booster-thon keeps 53, no, we keep 53%. Booster-thon keeps 47%. So that's the expenses is our portion to Booster-thon. That is their payment for putting people on and their,
Which is one of the reasons why we're looking to become next year to do an event school versus a live school, because our percentage will increase.
so we get to keep
The bottom line, how much did we?
$21,397 is what we, which is, and that's about where we've been every year, and that's more than we expected. We actually will have 2,000 more direct expenses because we're about to pay the next year, our holding spot for next year. So it actually, our direct expenses will go up next month. But so we brought into our bank account $21,297.
Which, considering that we were doing this fundraiser right after the hurricane, is when we started, we thought there's no way we're going to get to our budget given what's happened in our backyard.
And we've looked at other organizations, and the percentage, the fee is about the same for all of them. There's not
If
one
not
that's
worse.
Yes.
Well, and I see a lot of advantages to doing it later. Beginning of school, everybody's buying, school supplies, it's in October, it's still getting close to Christmas, but I still think
You're not there yet.
Well, and we're hoping that by doing the events, so we can keep a more percentage, so we will, in our minds, do away with the fall fundraiser, because this will enable us to focus more on Booster-thon and be able to keep more of that percentage, so we won't have to do a fall fundraiser in that time also.
And what we're hoping to do is eventually tailor it down so that we're actually putting on a fun run all on ourselves.
So we would,
But we're not ready to go from them running everything to us running everything. We need to, a couple of years of making it a little more gradual so we can figure out.
The logistics
Yes,
of how that would
and
look.
raising up the manpower and
Yes.
parents to do that.
Yes, because we would need a lot of support to be able to pull that off.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
Yeah, they get in here and make it done. don't
Yes.
they?
Yes.
Sure do.
So any other questions about any of our line items, or you're always welcome to email me, or you keep very good records and signatures for everything, so if you ever have any questions, certainly let me know. Thank you.
Erin?
As per usual, we have our minutes posted from the previous meeting. I have a hard copy here if anybody ever wants to look at them, but we don't print out copies for everybody just to save trees, save money. So they are up if anybody does have any questions about those. You can ask them, let us know via email or anything like that. The ones from the November meeting.
Okay, motion to approve minutes for November 20th meeting.
Second?
Okay, great. Thank you. Jessica?
Emails are still going out on Monday, so if you are not on the list and you want to be.
Rockcurry@gmail.com. And this goes, you can also post community events that have to do with any of the schools and college stations. So any of the people doing the plays, I know there's some plays and musicals going on, or supporting events, we are allowed to send that information out in our newsletter. So if you have anything that you would like us to share, just email it over to us and we will get it in our newsletter. I forgot to add you to the list because it was just one. Do you have anything that okay, so some new business. I guess I'm gonna. We have some board positions opening up for next year. The one that is most available is mine as president for the PTO. I sent out an email to the chair members who chair committees. They gave them the first dibs before we opened up public, but there's no betters. So we're looking for someone who might be interested. I am willing to co-president with someone next year. And so we would share the position for 1 year. They would go on their own for the next couple of years. It is a 2-year position. I have loved being president. I'll be sad when my time is up. And if someone is interested, they can kind of shadow me for the rest of this year to kind of see what it's like. Go to the meetings, see what we do behind the scenes. I find it to be very rewarding. I wouldn't do it if I didn't. And you work with a wonderful group of women. So if anyone is interested, you can email the Rockford info, or you can email me personally. And I guess we'll talk about any other board positions that would open up this spring, but I think right now we're mainly focusing on searching for president. Next up, we also need a book fair chair needed for the spring. If anyone's interested in chairing the spring book fair, they would work with the librarian. You would schedule volunteers. It's a pretty simple job. So if you're interested, it's a really fun time. Go ahead and contact us or the librarian directly. She will get you scheduled.
And that's the week of February.
Yeah, I think it coincides with Science Night. Like the book
Yes,
fair will
because it'll be open at night.
The book fair will be open. I don't know if it's open on the 19th. So
Yes.
I have it on the calendar as the 20th, Tuesday through Friday.
Oh, okay.
It's not on that Monday.
Okay.
It's because it's a staff development day, the student holiday.
But not the fall is always open on that day anyway.
Well, it's usually open if it's a conference.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Are there conferences that day or no? Okay, so maybe not then. Well, we'll find out and verify that.
Book fair is fun. I've always enjoyed doing it. Our next Spirit Stick sale is on Friday, January 12th. So
Did you take teacher grants off? On my original, there was teacher grants right there.
Oh,
That's fun. On my original. Just checking.
Okay. Yeah, we are doing teacher grants soon, but okay.
I was
Sorry.
just making, no, I'm just, because I was operating off the old one. Sorry to
Well,
interrupt. Just
no,
making
the
sure I've got it.
formatting was just so wonky. I don't know what was with it.
Okay.
Okay.
So sorry.
So our Spirits of Sales is Friday, January 12th. We have a few new ones, but mainly we're going to just try and get rid of our inventory before we start with our Valentine's Day. Also this week, each teacher is going to get a bag of Spirit Sticks for them to give out to their students whenever they want. So we're excited that we've made enough to be able to do that, and it's fun. We've got some really cool Valentine's Day designs. We got Star Wars and some cards.
They're very far more fun than I ever thought that I would.
Yes.
As an adult.
Well, and if anyone that hasn't heard us talk about Spirit Sticks before, so our goal in Spirit Sticks was to make enough to be able to give lots out to teachers and staff to give free to students. And so if
As
you
a
look
little
at the budget as a
reward.
reward or encouragement or anything, so that's the whole goal of our Spirit Sticks.
I know they get a U-Rock, they do get one.
Yes.
I mean, I know it's not what you're saying, but it's
Yes.
No, but that's,
Yes.
that was a great
Yes.
way.
And
to
they
do it.
they should get one for report cards too, for when they win the kids who win
Not the honor roll, the recognition, the regular
I think
recognition.
they get,
Regular
or like
recognition.
Camp Champ, they might get one for Camp Champ too.
for the regular
recognition.
recognition. Okay. Well, I'll follow up.
We will work.
Yes, we will.
But we've done, were you gonna say that we've done well enough?
So what I was,
Yeah.
my point was, if you look at our budget, you'll see, it's kind of weird this year, we did 2 separate lines because we didn't actually know how this was gonna go. So we have spent, $1,700 on Spirit Sticks, but we have made almost $1,400. And so we are almost to the break-even point, and we had budgeted, to spend a lot of money this year just out of pocket without reimbursement. So we are rapidly coming to the break even where we don't really have to spend any of our budget items. So we've very quickly gotten to where we're excited to be able to give more to teachers for them to be able to get out to students.
And then I did partner with Creekview, and we made Spirit Sticks and their Aggie ones because you can't buy Aggie ones, so we partnered with them so we could buy a bulk Aggie. And hopefully those will be in for Valentine's Day. I guess that's one of the message. Jessica Matthews is not here, but I do think we have a butterfly day, garden birthday coming up.
It was today. Oh, no, there was garden.
Garden
Sorry,
parties
but they
too.
were working in the butterfly
Okay.
garden today.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was like, they're working today.
In March, where we probably plant some spring flowers and do some cleanup. Our Valentine's Day parties are coming up February 14th. If you are a room parent, this is a great time. If your teacher did not have a birthday yet, is to kind of celebrate their birthday around this time because this is our last party of the year. Or if they have a summer birthday, just make sure you reach out and try and see if you want to celebrate your teacher's birthday for that party. Spirit night, does anyone know that? Okay.
We have a spirit night coming up this Sunday, the 14th, from 2 to 8 at Altitude, which is the new jumping facility. Yes, but it's thankfully, so yes, right by Walmart, so much closer to us than heading out to Jumping World or the other one that's going to be opening up in a couple of weeks. And so for $15, students or also parents or guests or whomever gets 2 hours of jumping and a pair of socks. It's all included in the $15, and then 20% of that comes back to us. So it doesn't just have to be students. If you want to jump or you want to have friends meet you there and jump, but people do need to say, I'm with Rock Prairie when you go in. If you haven't already gone there, which I know a lot of people have, you will have to sign a waiver beforehand for everyone who's jumping. So adults and children alike. But it really is, it's a great place. My kids like Altitude far better than Jumping World. And so we've been there quite a few times. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun for kids at Rock Prairie to meet up with their friends there and just spend a couple hours expending energy.
Because there's no school on Monday, so you kind of want them to be tired.
Wear them out and then
The timing really is perfect.
yes, it
And
is.
we decided to do that because they can stay out on a Sunday night and not have to be tired for school. So the other thing we are doing is we're planning our sock hop. Does anyone have a question about the sock hop?
We're gonna have a sock hop on the 9th, right?
Yeah.
February
Yep.
9th. And it's Friday night, we'll be here. We need lots of help decorating and planning out snacks and even teaching dances like the jitterbug or the hand jive. So if you want help, please let us know.
Yes, we really
It'll be
do.
a free event for families.
Yes.
Another free event. Yes, and we are going to, when we wrap up here, we're going to talk about the sock hop. So anybody who wants to stick around and talk about the sock hop can do that.
What about the teacher option? Robin and I talked about that. We did talk to teachers at the beginning of the year about it. And
Okay,
so, it is something that everybody knows about and can't expect it to do it.
Okay, because I just emailed Ms. Jones last night asking about the teacher auction.
We talked about it.
Oh, good. Okay, so that would be in lieu of doing spellathon, we talked about the teachers donating some sort of event.
We should do it free all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids thought it was the best thing ever.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, we go
Doing it in Cyprus.
yes.
Yeah, too.
And if not, you'll kind of the teachers will come up with little fun little events for them to do with your student, and you kind of bid on that. So it's kind of like a silent auction. To participate in the silent auction to attend the sock hop, but we will have it available, and we are looking forward to it. And that we will keep 100% of the proceeds from that.
Yes.
evening. So yeah, great. I hope that we're all on board for that. So I guess we know that. Staff appreciation. I don't.
I'm sure she would say thank you for the days
Yes.
of gratitude.
Thank you
If
for
she were here.
Yes.
And there wasn't a separate, other than the holiday gift for teachers, there was not, correct me if I'm wrong, there was not an additional December teacher appreciation.
There was,
That's
it
right.
was catered.
It was catered.
Oh, you're right.
It was catered by Brazos Valley Credit Union.
Yes, they came in and said they wanted to do that.
And then February, we usually do a dessert.
The cupcake bar.
Cupcake bar, but it might be something a little bit different this year. So I'm not going to mention anything because I don't know the details. And so that is all I have. Does anybody have anything
I
else?
was just gonna say, Gina did text me and say it's 6, science night is 6 to 7.
6 to 7:30. Great.
Sure, that means-
so much this evening. I guess.
Just the right, just the
Okay.
right.
All right, well, if, I will, before I adjourn the meeting, I just want to say if you are interested in anything we discussed regarding the SOCOP planning, we will go ahead and send out anything we talked about this evening and maybe next week's, like a shortened version in next week's newsletter where we need help. So keep checking our Facebook pages. Remember, Spirit Six Sales are this Friday morning from 7:25 to 7:15 to 7:45, and we do close at 7:45 because everyone has to be good to class. Yes.
We are about to get started on the fourth grade variety show.
Oh yes, our fourth grade variety
I
show.
forgot about the fourth grade variety show. So we actually have our auditions starting tomorrow. And then the actual performance is on, there are 2 performances that are on the 25th. I'm just saying that so that it's documented because I know people will start asking about that. It'll be on Thursday, the 25th. We'll verify times and let people know about that. But Rebecca and I coordinate that, but it would be nice to have one, I know we've had a couple of people offer to help. It'd be nice to have one parent who wasn't a 4th grade parent. Because we have sort of our responsibilities and we need a person who can be a backstage person in the music room, funneling kids out of there as it's their time and sort of making sure that the ones who are back there are quiet and contained and controlled. And it helps if it's not a 4th grade parent, because a lot of times parents who have a child in it will volunteer, but that makes it more difficult because they of course want to be able to watch. So if anybody wants to help and they're not a 4th grade parent, we would love to have you. If you want to help, with the practices and stuff too, we'll take you for that, but we definitely need help for the dress rehearsal and then the actual shows on the 25th. So let us know. What was that? Oh, there'll be a morning show and an afternoon show on the 25th. We'll do it twice, and the morning one will be in the realm of 8:15, and the afternoon will be in the realm of 1:30.
What do you say for auditions also? Those are the camp time.
All the rehearsals and auditions are during camp, which for 4th grade is 8 o'clock.
8 a.m. Yep. Yeah. We start bright and early tomorrow.
Yes, bright and early tomorrow.
And we do have a lot of acts this year, more than any other year. So I think we're going to have to play around with the timing of how, when are the actual shows for the day start, because we have to
get them all in.
We have to get them all.
Can't run after the end of the school day. So
Yes. Judith did ask about that.
Okay, great.
Yes,
Okay. We're
Yes,
good.
good.
Okay.
it's hers to use.
Oh, and I guess I'm sorry. Before I do, did we vote to approve to increase the budget for the SOCOP?
We did not vote.
Okay,
We need to do that.
Okay, so let's vote.
Do we have an idea of what we want to do?
Yeah, we have to pick the number.
So right now we had set it at $500. But if we're going to do food and DJ and decoration and crafts, we decided that probably is not a realistic budget. So we do want to, I'm gonna say 1,000 to be safe. Are there opinions on that?
What did we spend on snack, like food and grass and all that?
So that was right at, well, the planetarium itself was $1,600, so it was less than 1,000. It was like 800.
And I think 1,000 is a
So I think 1,000 would be like safe.
We are not going to do crafts. I thought we were going to do activities instead.
Whatever we're.
Well, I think that, because that's what, we can cash into that in the next
Yes.
round, but I
Yes.
think that how we disperse, so then if it's money that was crafts, that can be directed towards, if we have to pay a DJ, if we
Or
can't pay a
yeah,
DJ, donate it.
Dance lessons.
Oh, does anybody know a DJ? If you do, let us know.
That plays 50s.
Yes, who plays 50s music? Yes.
We do have a disco ball. I'm sure we can borrow from somebody.
Oh, yeah, my husband just bought a disco ball, because everybody needs a disco ball,
Everybody.
so we have that.
Okay, I think $1,000 for overall budget.
Right, so
Okay.
we'll just be increasing it by
Okay.
$500.
I'm gonna put forward the vote to increase the budget for $500 in the SOCOP line. Have someone, yes, motion to approve. Do we have someone to second it? Anyone opposed? Okay, we're good. Okay, here we go. And never had to do that once before. I've only done it in emails. Okay, now I can adjourn the meeting at 6:30. Thank you. Sorry for fussing so fast.
Oh, we have two little,
Oh yeah, we have two free treats in case.
oh, here's the,
And I have to go do my laundry, so I think I'm gonna go do it at